Hi, students. I'm Professor Aponte. Welcome to Mexican American History in the United States, History 124. The section number is 71861, and our course begins Monday, April 13th, 2026, and goes through June 7th, 2026. So I wanted to do a quick little overview of what you are going to be doing this first week of the course, so that way you get comfortable with the class. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. All right, so right now you should be seeing our Canvas homepage. This is History 124. To start with our course, I want you to read through this little message that I created for all of you. It has my contact information and how quickly you can expect a response from me. If you want to learn more about my background and academic journey, you can click on the Professor Aponte's bio, and it'll take you to the instructor information page, and there's a little video as well on that page. If you want to click directly onto your modules or to find resources, you can click on one of these buttons. Additionally, there is Canvas support on this bottom area. Also, to find your modules, you can click on the left-hand side menu bar. So we're going to go ahead and click there. And then you can all see what you need to complete for the first week of class. Okay, so for the first week of the course, it is your responsibility to read through all of this course information. There's a land acknowledgement, contact information. We have our course syllabus here. This has all the dates of all your assignments, as well as the policies of the class and the breakdown on points for our course. Check out all the policies. If you have a disability and need accessibility support, please check out this link here. Additionally, you need to complete week 1, module 0. This is a pre-module orientation to the study of history. I want you all to understand what history is and how we study it as historians. At this point, you are all historians. If you've taken a history course before, you became a historian then. All right, so once you complete all of this, you do have a couple of tasks in this pre-module. So one of those is to update your profile picture. I want to make sure we know that first see a face on your profile, make sure that you are human. And then it also just helps create more comfortability when you're responding to each other during discussion boards. Additionally, you do need to complete this introduction discussion. This must be done by Wednesday, first Wednesday of class, in order to count that you are active in our course. If you do not complete your initial post by Wednesday, unfortunately, we will need to drop you. We do have a full class and a full wait list, so there are students waiting. All right, so the way our class is set up is there are 4 units. We are going to start on unit 1. The first unit is the foundations and collisions with empires. So for this first week, you are going to be completing module 1 only, or your pre-modules and up to module 1. So you're going to read through your overview, your introduction. There's a timeline. You have key terms that you need to go over, and I think it's best for a study tool to have that open by you, and then while you're reading through your PDFs, that way you can mark the key terms. So this is one of your readings that you have to complete. I do expect you all to complete about 40 to 80 pages of reading per week. It differs depending on the week that we have going on, but it is doable. This one has 24. And then you also have this one as well. And this is giving you a general layout of all that information you need to know for the first couple topics in Unit 1. There are going to be some videos each week. This is what you need to complete for week 1. There's additional resources. So I will always add additional resources for you within each module. So that way, if you want to dive deeper into the course content, it will help you with your papers and exams. However, anything that's additional is not required. But to be honest, these sources are very interesting. So I would recommend, if you have the time, to watch and read whatever additional resources are on or pages. It's another additional resource page for week 1. And then you will complete this week 1, module 1, working with sources discussion. This is getting you familiar with how to identify a source. So that way you, as a historian, as a student in this class, you get comfortable with looking at different types of sources and using those sources to build an analysis, add to a conversation between the historians that are already talking about a certain topic. And then that's going to be the basis of how you write your papers in this class and for any future history class that you take. And then once you complete that discussion, you do have a quiz. I believe I passed it. It was right before our discussion page. But once that quiz is completed and your discussion is completed, then you are done for the first week. So this is your module 1 quiz. So again, this goes over the key terms and information you would be covering in the reading. For our next module, module 2, that will again be posted on Mondays at 8 a.m. Hopefully you all read through my welcome email to go over that information. And then basically all your modules will be set up where the first week of the unit has just a quiz. And then the second week of the unit has a discussion, a quiz, as well as your exam for that specific unit. And then the exams are more like reading responses, primary source responses, analysis, and then you are wanting to take in all the information that you learned and basically showing all of the knowledge that you have grasped during each unit. So there will be 4 of those structured that way. All right, so that is pretty much it. If you have questions, need clarification, look over the syllabus, and I'm also here if you need anything. Alrighty, have a good one.